Hello. So you may be wondering what this poorly reassembled box is, alright? And if you weren't alive for when this was made, I don't blame you, neither was I. What this is gonna be is an old computer outside. I think you can tell that already. But what it's also going to be is a new computer inside, alright? So this is called Sleeper, all right? So basically it looks garbage, because it basically is. Not for long though. We are going to take the garbage out and put good stuff in. Hopefully it's going to work and it's not going to be a pain, because if it is, I will cry. But basically the stuff that is in it, I'm going to test if it works, because I don't know if this works. I think it was in a flood or something. We'll see if it works. And then I have a bunch of new stuff over here. We're going to put all that new stuff in here. And then hopefully it'll be like, oh, what's this piece of garbage? And then you turn it on and it's not a piece of garbage. Sound good? Okay. So basically what I'm going to do is bring over this huge, heavy, archaic piece of machinery called a screen, alright? Basically what this does, ignore that. Now what you might notice is that it's weird shaped and also deeper than it is wide and tall, because it's old. I might as well take this off now since the other thing fell off. Dell, ooh, Dell, whoa. Do you hear that? Windows XP, Windows XP, baby. This is awesome. It's making noise. This is cool. This is really cool. I need to get a mouse. Can I play pinball? I'll be right back. Games. Pinball, yes! Oh my god, 3D pinball. Okay, hold on. This is cool. So excuse me while I play pinball for the next week. Thank you. Today is taking apart day. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to undo all the screws that hold stuff together. So I guess I might as well just start like taking stuff off. It was literally just one screw, and then the rest of it just slides. We have an empty case now, so all we need to do is air compressor it to get all the dust out, because it is disgusting. And then we can start cutting off a bunch of stuff that shouldn't be here. And that is going to be really annoying, because there's a lot of stuff that has to go. I'm actually really not looking forward to how much stuff I have to cut out. But that's a future me problem. So we're going to be using this spinning cutting wheel, and it's going to cut all these off. I'm going to try not to hurt myself. Oh dear God. I'm putting gloves on. Hello. You joined me months later, but I finally finished cutting everything. So now what I've done, I cut holes here so air can go through. Okay, good, that's good for fans. They need air, okay? I also cut off this thingy that was sticking out. Ow. So now I can put a motherboard there. I also put standoffs here for a motherboard. And I cut this thingy out and a hole for the power supply. Good. So now I can put parts in it. But what parts, you might ask? Well, lucky for you, I can tell you what parts are going in it. As I pull my convenience store rack here. Don't ask me how I got it. What we have, in no particular order, okay? We got a B660M motherboard. Great. Inside that, an i3-12100F. Good. This is good, okay? Very cheap, but very good. To cool that is this CPU cooler for RAM. Vulcan Z. This is 16 gigs, 3600. Very good. Also cheap. I think you see a theme. Cheap. Then, storage. 500 gig SSD. PCI 4. That's the good stuff. And in that box, we got a hard drive. We got wires. Because this power button thing doesn't work with this, so I gotta adapt it. So we got wires. We got some GPU stands, because I don't have a way to actually mount the graphics card. That's a surprise for later. Power supply. This is a 750 watt power supply. It's not in the box because I needed it to figure out where to actually put it. So, power supply. It was very heavy. Everyone's favorite part, the graphics card. We got a big RX 6650 XT. Then we got my personal favorites, okay? Fan, all right? This is a 92 millimeter fan from Noctua. Look at that. And then the best part, industrial fan. This is the Noctua NFA14 industrial 3000 RPM fan. Look at that. Look at that. The thing is huge. It's like the size of my face, okay? That moves big air. We're gonna need that. So now I have the fun task of putting it all together. I don't know how long that'll take, but I imagine it won't be fast. But when it's done, hopefully, it'll look great. And it's done. Just like that, it's done. You didn't have to see any of the struggle, and you're so lucky. Here it is. Now we got all the panels on. You can actually see what it looks like. Old computer on the outside. But when you open the side with the push of this button very firmly, it reveals that there's a brand new computer on the inside. We got our cooler here, we got our hard drive here, we got our graphics card here, power supplies tucked up in here. We got some fans and fan. Yeah, one fan, and this fan. Lots of fans. I'm a big fan. Nobody's gonna know. After you put on this piece, nobody can tell that this isn't from 2000. But here's the thing. I didn't build this just to look at it. I built this to play games on. And that is what I intend to do. With my Amazon keyboard and mouse and this screen, that is what we're gonna do. My little surprise earlier was I bought a VGA HDMI adapter, so now I can use this to play Fortnite if I wanted. I'm not gonna be playing Fortnite. Now, for the moment everybody's been waiting for, turning on the computer. With one push of this button, boom, incredible. Windows 10 on this 24-year-old computer on an equally as old monitor here. We got the Windows XP wallpaper because you can't, it has to match, like you just have to, you know? So I have two games we're gonna be playing today. One game from the time this originally came out, and one game from the modern day to see how good the computer actually is. Our first beautiful game, Doom 64. From 1997, I'm pretty sure it said. Here we have it on a brand new computer. People that had this computer probably would have played this game. We're gonna go easy difficulty, like I'm not good at this, alright. Is there a jump in this game? No. It's smooth. There's a thing here. Cool. I picked up things. That's pretty awesome. It's very smooth. Jesus Christ. I mean, it plays games. It really do be playing games, though. Okay. Stop. Oh, no, why am I punching it? Why am I punching it? Why am I punching it? Get away. Cool. You know, I mean, I'm not good at games, but like, that doesn't mean the computer's not good at games. It's silent, by the way. I don't hear a fan. I mean, it's not a hard game to play or run, but like, it's still doing it quietly, so I don't know how to play this game, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to play this game. Okay, whatever, that's good enough. The other game we're gonna be playing is Lego Builder's Journey. This is a modern game, has ray tracing, has all these fancy light things. So we're gonna be playing this to actually test the computer. Just here in the loading screen, like menu, it's already starting to make noise. I don't know if you can hear it, but some fans are on, you know. All right. This game looks so good, I'm gonna be honest. It's so good looking. Like, you can see the reflections of everything, the shadow. Like, this is a great game. Calming, looks great. I mean, on a CRT, great is relative, but like, the reflections, the shadows, the textures, it all looks good. Like, it's running smoothly. It's running at, this monitor only goes 60 FPS, so like, it's not gonna be like crazy or anything, but I'm at max settings. Like, yeah, 1024 768 is what this monitor is, but still like high everything, ray tracing on, ray tracing on, ray tracing on, everything high. And it's smooth. It's as smooth as it can be with this monitor. Like, I don't know, 1080p might be less smooth at this high quality, but it's playing great. And it looks great. It's pretty, it's kind of noisy, I'm gonna be honest. The fan in this is very loud. I'm gonna show you in a second, actually. So, with this handy little app called Fan Control, I can make all the fans only come on at a certain point and change how fast they come on, blah, blah, blah. The front fan on this is the one that makes the most noise. I'm really hoping it'll come across through the mic. So, front fan, manual control, full speed. It's a jet engine. It definitely is. That's good. This thing won't get hot, I hope. I'm gonna turn that down. That's pretty loud. I don't know if you can actually tell how loud it is, but it's pretty loud. So there you go. Old monitor, old shell, new computer, Windows 10. It plays games, it functions. Sure, it's loud, but like, what do you expect from this thing? But it plays games, it plays them well. You saw Lego Builder's Journey, 60 FPS was maxed out, and it looked great, played great. Someone comes over to your house, and they're like, oh, look at this old thing, you know, on here. What are you doing on there? Windows XP, what could you possibly be doing? You hit this button, fires up this bad boy into Windows 10, you hop on whatever game you want. You could be on Fortnite, you could be on you're playing Fortnite, you play Cyberpunk, you play Tomb Raider, you play whatever you want. Spider-Man, you could play Spider-Man on this thing. That would actually be kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. I don't own Spider-Man. That would actually be kind of sick. On the CRT, maybe not so great. But you could take this thing, boot up Spider-Man, and like, you're off to the races, buddy. Like, this bad boy fits so much game in it. It's crazy. There's so much computer in this bad boy. And that's about it. You got your old monitor, you got your old computer. You hit the power button, and then this thing just gets transformed. You fire this up, you load up a new game, and it runs it great. Impressed. I would be impressed. It doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look like a piece of garbage. It just looks old. But then you hit that button in the front, you pull open this panel, boom. You want to play a game, you can play any game. It was a nightmare building this thing. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It was very difficult. But that's because I started out with something that was going to be difficult from the beginning. It's not the prettiest back here. I'm not going to show you it, but it's a little like, you know, you can tell that it's not supposed to be like that. But like, who's going to be looking at the back? You know, I'd say it's a success. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you like it. Tell me what you think is the coolest part about this. Let me know if there's a game you want to see on this being played. Maybe I'll see if I got that game. Maybe I'll fire it up on here, see what it looks like on the CRT monitor. And you know, if I wanted to, I could plug this into a 4K TV or something, and like, that's hilarious. Showpiece, working machine. Hopefully you think it's cool. I think it's cool. It was a nightmare to make, but it's cool. I'm glad it turned out the way it did. I'll see you guys next time. We'll see if we have another project. anytime soon, but if not, I'll catch you around. See ya.